friends, it's Steph with Stefsonabudget. Welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be doing a quick little transfer Tuesday. I don't have a ton to share here, but I did want to come on and share what we were able to do with our money and how we were able to put that money towards our financial goals. So I have my budget book here, primarily for these transfer Tuesdays. Again, this is just, I think, my third one, you guys. So they're very new to me. I'm still trying to figure out, what these look like for me, what I'm actually kind of tracking. But essentially what I am looking to follow is one priority is debt payoff. But we also have some savings goals, which includes like saving for Christmas and saving $1,600 in our emergency fund this year. So I want to keep adding to those as well. So I do have my emergency fund tracker. So for this particular week, this Tuesday follows a payday Friday. So I usually have more opportunities for a transfer following a payday because I budget money that way. So the in-between weeks, I maybe have less opportunities to move money just because I'm not paid on a weekly basis. But if we have opportunities for extra savings, we give it our best shot. So we haven't technically added anything into our emergency fund, which sits in a high yield savings account. But we did budget our $64 per paycheck that needs to go to our emergency fund to hit that $1,600 goal. So as long as we keep, as long as we're able to fit that $64 per payday throughout the year, we will hit that goal. And so far we are on track. So we don't have anything to track per se in our emergency fund tracker, but we do have that money that's going into that savings, into our savings binder. So we have that. Eventually we'll get to color something in here. I can't wait. So our next transfers that we want to look at are for debt. So our current debt snowball, as you guys know, is our City One. We started with a balance of $1,732.48. That was on January 10th. That's where our budget's at. We already did a transfer, but this time we were able, between January 10th when we last checked in here, I'm going to just pull this out really quick and shuffle because I am going to write in here. So between January 10th and today, which I think is the 28th, we were able to put some money into this debt. So I have to remember, on January 21st, we were able to put, this is going to be a really random number, but it essentially comes out to $176.20. You're probably thinking, oops, and I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? So let me get my white out. Total newbie over here. And of course, this is going to be on the yellow line where the whiteout's like super noticeable. Go figure. So the starting balance is actually $1,382.48. On the 21st, we were able to make a payment of $176.20. And the reason this is a strange number is because this card I do use for kind of some everyday spending from time to time. So I use it for gas, and sometimes I'll use it for groceries. And then what I do is I then pay this card back with the money that's in my envelope. So gas in particular, I don't pull cash for gas. I just leave it in my account, but I use my card to get the rewards. And so, if I pump gas at $23.58, obviously I don't pay that. I just pay $24 to the car. So sometimes I kind of come out a little bit ahead each time I pay something back on my card. So that's where the funky number comes, in case you're wondering. So let's see. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just not, no, that'll bug me. So let's do the 1382.48 minus the 176.20. That's going to bring us to 1206.28. Okay, so $1,206.28 now. And then on the 24th, which was our payday, we had in our budget our debt snowball from when we paid off our oven loan. So let me write the 26.28 right here. And so we sent another $125 this week towards that debt. So if we take away the 125, the calculator did something weird there. My current balance then is now $1,081.28, which matches what I see on my end in my account. So we got the math right. Okay, sometimes when you're trying to pay it off and you're kind of putting spending, even though I pay that off immediately. And just to note, like my new statement, my statement for this card comes out on the 25th of every month. So I got a new statement with a new minimum payment and all of that. And I had zero interest actually hit this account. So this is my balance. I don't have any interest from the month of January. And that is because with my spending that I put on and then paid back, it kind of covered the old balance, if you will. So it just kind of worked out really nice. So that is what we were able to do for our transfers for City 1. I did add this little coloring debt chart that I'm going to use, but we'll do this at our debt update at the end of the month. And I lent a friend my hole punch, so I wasn't able to punch that in there. We didn't make any transfers to City 2 after the 10th. We just paid the January monthly minimum to that one. Also this week, we put the minimum payment to our student loan. So we sent $100 to our student loan. And then we also made the minimum payment on our truck loan. So we sent our, minimum truck payment as well. So those were other funds that we put towards debt. So those are all of my transfers to debt and emergency savings. The last thing I wanted to do with you guys in this video is stuff my 52-week challenge. So I am working on this 52-week challenge. This particular one comes from Champagne over at Champagne's Corner, and she collabed with Ren at Mischief Managed Budgets for this. But if you're interested, you'll find it in Champagne shop. So I also had $20, $40, $50, $55 in rollover from my wallet. So, on Friday on payday, I unstuff my wallet if I have anything left, and then I stuff for the new 2 weeks. And I had this left over, so I want to put that towards this particular savings. So we have $55. So let's go ahead, flip to the back. I have finished the page with the largest numbers, so let's flip forward. And our next biggest one is going to be 42. So let me grab a Sharpie and we'll mark these off. Okay, and I did see someone commented and asked if I could actually color these in because it was really hard to see when I mark them off. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, even though I had started coloring them in and then I stopped because last year I did the, the Christmas mashup from Save with Cindy Bear, and I had colored in all those icons, and cleaning that off when I finished was a mess, you guys. So I didn't want to do that again, but I want this to be enjoyable for you guys too. So, all right, let's see. So I have 20, 40, 50, 55 minus 42, then leaves me with $13. So I'm going to just check the bonus card really quick. And I do have the bonus 13 here as well. So let's just go ahead and do the bonus. And I guess while I'm here, I'll just color this one in. I'll have to go back and color the ones that I hadn't colored before so that it all looks the same. All right, guys, that's another $55 into our 52-week challenge. Now, I am not going to, if I'm able to, great, but I'm not going to stress or panic if, 52 weeks comes and goes. I just put money in here when I can, typically from any side hustle, if I have extra in the budget, if I have rollover like this. So it might be a much slower pace than the 52 weeks, but I did want to try and see if I could somehow work out saving this larger amount. So it's good to kind of push myself from time to time. All right, friends, that's going to do it for me for this Transfer Tuesday. Some good progress, I think. We're building we're building the mountain here one pebble at a time, or taking the mountain down one pebble at a time, however you want to look at it. So every little dollar counts, you guys. So don't stress if you only had $5 extra to put towards your debt. That $5 in the long run will really, you'll see the progress you make. So keep it up. But thank you, friends, for joining me for another video. If you like this one, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to stick around, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.